Yo, what's up with y'all? Man, I hope y'all doing all right today. I'm doing straight, Just want to show you guys the car and like what I want to do with it, right? So there's multiple things I want to add, multiple things that I want to do to, like, you know, enhance the car. Like, I got visions, man. I got visions. So I already did some things over the weekend. First thing I did was add some new floor mats right here. As you can see, all of the old ones are over there, but like the black started fading away. So I was like, you know what, we gotta do something about that. So I've had this car or this truck for around 5 years now, so I had to get that replaced. The seats, I'm gonna deal with that later, because as you can see, we got some scratch marks, black starting to fade away a little bit as well. Cup holders, man, I added this new addition. Let me show y'all the before and after. Before, and mind you, I cleaned that over the weekend as well. And after, man. So we're looking good right there. We're looking good. So these tires, real quick, I'm looking to get those replaced as well. So we got these around 3 years ago, or almost 3 years ago, summer of 2022. And I want to upgrade. It's about that time, and I've gotten so accustomed to this. I want a different look. I want a little lift. I want this thing to be lifted. I want bigger, better, and badder, because my car is a baddie. Look at that. Let me chill with the license plate, but the trunk bed. So notice how we have this trunk bed, but the freaking back came off. Yeah, the back came off. So the back, it was barely hanging on. It was hanging on by like a thread. And then the day of my graduation, the thing just fell off as I was moving out. I think as we were driving back home from campus, the whole thing came off. So I'm looking to replace this whole thing. I just got on the phone with someone about this today, and he said it will be around $1,200. So that, then we have the tires. Most likely it will be $1,000 to get all 4 of those replaced. And then we gotta account for the service itself. So that's some more overhead on top of that. So in total, so we have $1,200 for the trunk bed cover. The tires, I'm gonna go ahead and say $1,500. Yeah, I want to say like maybe $1,500, so like $2,700 in total for those major upgrades. Now, what else I want to get? That's major right now. Between that and then I have this $400 credit card debt that I gotta pay off. Bro, my camera just died, and that reminded me of something else I gotta get. So all of this. And I totally forgot what I've been talking about for a lot of these videos I've been producing. This Osmo Pro, I think that's how to say it, Osmo Pro Pocket Pro 3, which costs like $700, $800, something like that. I forgot, that's another thing. So it's the tires, it's the trunk bed, and then the camera. Those are the 3 major expenses that I want to get. I don't need to get, but at the same time I need to get, because why not? Like, we need that. So yeah, and then we got the $400 credit card debt on top of that. So yeah, my camera died. So this is what I'm recording through my phone. So the SD card is full. It is what it is. But I am looking to upgrade my camera as well. We've been doing this for over a year. So I've got to invest into it somehow. So, and that's going to come into the form of a new camera. But with all of this, you might be wondering, how am I going to get this done with just a regular job? Well, let me show you.
Yo, we about to get straight into this video.
Man, so what was I talking about before? So I was talking about the expenses that I'm looking to pay off, the expenses the things that I want to add into my lifestyle, the things that I think will make my lifestyle just better, just elevate things, and just, you know, make me feel better overall. Yeah, what am I talking about? So one of those things that I was talking about that I do want to purchase within the next probably month or few months or something like that, is this Osmo Pocket 3, which I've been postponing the purchase of. But after last night, I came to a realization that I could really just buy this right now. I made $700 last night, and this is around 600, 700, depending on if you want some excess equipment. But I could buy that like today. I can go to Best Buy today and buy it. I can just buy it online or something like that. But the whole point of this sector of the video is to show you guys the skill that I've learned within these past 4 years and what I'm going to utilize in order to pay for these expenses and to get the things that I want. Simple as that. If you don't know me, I am a dude, just a random dude, 22-year-old man, just trying to get it and trying to build towards the best version of myself. And just really trying to inspire you guys and give you guys value so you can do it for yourself and for your family, for everybody else around you. It's all about the elevation. And then we're just trickling it down to the next generation, to the generation after that, and then the generation after that. It's not generational wealth, but it's generational information. All right, man. So let me show you guys the trade from last night real quick. So that's where I'm going to start off, is gold. So gold, as you can see, it's still going up as of right now, which is crazy. I mean, it's just going non-stop. It's like just hard, straight brick, and nothing is stopping it. So let's go down to the 4-hour and show you guys how I went about this. What I was looking at, the details that I had to extrapolate and to understand and to take advantage of so that I could capture this move. I caught basically half of this entire move. On the 4-hour, notice that we have a slight pullback. Yo. Real quick. I know most YouTubers tell you guys to like and comment and turn the notification bell. I'm not gonna ask for none of that. All I'm asking is for you guys to comment. That's it. Just let me know if y'all feeling this video. Let me know if you feeling the ideas. Let me know you feeling the vlogs and the trading breakdowns, all that stuff, man. That's all I ask. Let me know if you like me. Man, I don't even care, man. If you don't like me or not, we gonna keep putting these videos. But yeah, continue back to the video. And we are also at this major area of support / resistance. These little lines right here, all this represents, all it represents are areas that price has previously been. So I think I pinpointed this area based off the smaller time frames. Yes, I think based off these touches right here. So we have one touch, which is resistance. If it's the ceiling, it's resistance. If it's the floor, it's support. So ceiling, or resistance, floor, support. And then again, we basically had an area of support. But not only was I looking at that, I was looking at this slight trend line. And what I call this is a counter trend line, because it's the opposite direction of the overall trend. Overall, we are heading up, and this short downtrend was down, meaning that it was counter to the overall trend. But all this means is that it's a slight pullback, or a slight, call it a break. We're just taking a break real quick before we're continuing back to the upside. That's what it did. And I drew this counter trend line right here to kind of pinpoint all of these rejection areas and waiting for the break, waiting for price to break above that trend line. Not only that, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop, non-stop, just like gold. We also have the moving average. Look at this moving average. What direction is it facing? I'm gonna let you answer that. We also had that, which is a dynamic support and resistance, meaning that it's overall just flowing with the market as the market is progressing. Not only that, from a candle, from a market structure standpoint, we also had this higher low, and I pinpointed this right here. Not only that, because that's market structure. Now let's go down to the candles. Let's pick apart the individual candles that we have to take advantage of in order to get into the trade. So not only that, we had a higher low, which is great, and also indicates that we are going up, or 98% of the time going up, because that is a sign of bullish activity. Once we got that, I also had this internal area of resistance. I say internal because I use that on the smaller time frames, and notice that it respected it a few times. And what did it finally do? It broke out of. So we have multiple confluences or reasons as to why price will go up, and as to why I should get in buys to take advantage of this move going up. So we got that. Not only that, but this is a bullish engulfing, and I'll attach a picture of what a bullish engulfing looks like. It's literally that, this long green candle right here, which basically covers up all of these previous red candles. It's just that boom, respect. Once you see that, it's like, oh, I see you, big dog. We got that, and then what did it do after that? It just flowed. It just nicely flowed after that. I will say that once I got in, I thought I was cool. I was like, all right, cool. What I'm really waiting for is the break above this area of, let's call it previous resistance, or otherwise known as the lower high. It was previous to lower high because we had lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high on this previous temporary downtrend. What I was waiting for the break above that, and what happened was I was not aware of the market holidays that we received. So we were closed all Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today's Monday. I thought it was going to be closed today because on here it said bank holiday. I thought it was going to be closed today, but luckily we are open and we're back at it. So last night, that's when I got an alert on my phone. It was like TP. I was like, what? And the reason why I said TP, because I placed an alert at this exact point and I labeled it TP. So when I see that alert on my phone, I know it's at my take profit. TP is take profit area. I looked at my phone and it was all the way up here. I was like, yo, what the heck? Market open right here. So out of nowhere, it's just all the way up here. I think exactly it was right here. And this is where I went down to the 1 minute and 3 minute to analyze this, because I didn't want it to reverse on me and I'm just not paying attention and I end up losing the profits that I generated. So the details, man, details. I pinpointed the lows, the highs, waiting for breaks, located this area of internal support. Notice how many times it bounced off of this, and then what did it do? Broke above all of this, this whole entire area. Let me label it blue. Let's do this blue. Broke above this entire area. I love it. Now, in hindsight, I will say, I I can't say I regret placing a TP, but that TP definitely held me back from making a lot more. It definitely did, because you see this, I could have made double what definitely more than double what I made last night. And this is a great trade. Look at this risk to reward, 1 to 7.8, which is crazy. You will rarely find a trade with that type of risk to reward. But that's what I got last night. But it could have been a 1 to like, I won 23 is crazy. It could have been that. But I'm not stressing about it. I talked about this in another video, is that Swaggy C, one of my idols when it comes to day traders and day traders that I closely follow within these past few years, and he's mentioned that a lot of times traders make money, but then price will keep going in the direction that they predicted, and they look back and say, dang, I could have made more. Dang, man, I shouldn't have taken out. I shouldn't have placed my TP. Okay, in my scenario, $700. I talked about this yesterday. It could give me clothes. It could give me shoes. It could buy the part that I need for my car, the trunk bed. It could buy me some freaking books. It can buy a lot. Multiple date nights, multiple little things. I got like the Osmo Pro. I can get multiple things with that $700. But I'm so fixated on what I could have made. I could have made 1,400, 1,500, 1,600. Yo, chill. You made $700, which is significant in your life right now. So he's mentioned that just don't be upset about making money. Don't get mad at yourself for making money. You made money outside of your traditional job, outside of whatever else you're doing. This is strictly from clicking a buy or sell button. You made money. Like, bro, you made money, and this is all psychology. The psychology portion of trading that people just don't pay attention to, but you have to acknowledge that and give yourself grace for that. I made $700. It's $700, bro. So, yeah, I say all that just to say, be grateful for what you do get. So I have to be proud of myself for placing a take profit and following through with this trade, being confident, putting the risk out there, and taking the opportunity to make an additional $700 on top of the money that I make from my job. So that's cool and all. Make this nice little trade, and this is exactly how I'm going to build myself up, not only from an account perspective, but get the things that I want in life. Like I mentioned, I want this new camera. I'm trying to install a new trunk bed cover for my car or truck, and then I want new tires. So how am I gonna do that strictly with a job? At a job, it's gonna extend that period of time of doing that for a good amount of time, maybe months. With trading, who knows? I can make $700 today, $400 tomorrow, $1,000 the next day. At the end of the day, it's an additional amount of money outside of my job, which I make around $1,200 every 2 weeks. I made $700 in one day, technically, because I had all those weekends, which you know. But let me show you guys the profit, so I'm not just yapping and telling you guys stuff, and you probably don't believe me. I don't care if you believe me, but still, I'm a guy of transparency. So right here, notice that the overall profit was $722, but due to the swap fees, because I held it overnight, and we also have just regular fees. I said held it overnight, but held it overnight as well as the weekends. That took almost $50 off of my P&L. So my net P&L is around $674, which I'm cool with. That's still an additional amount of money outside of my job. So I plan on putting that in my bank account probably today. Yeah, probably today. And just prepare for getting that new trunk bed cover. I called the guy today. He got me a quote, so I'm in on it. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded, man. This is the transfer from digital, from trading and making money online, and then taking it out, and it just transforms your life from a physical, from a optics, from a it's there. Because a lot of times we kind of lose that connection because everything is online. Sometimes we hold trades longer than we shouldn't have, and then sometimes we just do certain things. We make certain decisions because we lose that connection with the value of money because it's on the screen. But once you take that money out and utilize that money to do whatever you want in your life, and things become physical, and things become, rather than $200 I made off the screen, to 2 date nights, to, I don't know, whatever you want to add to your bedroom, a lamp, some curtains, a new couch, a new game set, a new bunch of games that you want to buy, a game console or something like that. Shoot, probably a new camera, new shoes. It's different. It's just different. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for watching this video. there are multiple things I want to improve on in my life, and multiple things that I want to grow, and not just the material aspects of life, but also from an individual standpoint. There's multiple things I want to grow and expand and work on. I'm all about becoming my 2.0 version of myself, otherwise known as my best version of myself. And I want to utilize money to do that. This is the whole idea of trading. Trading is something I will always cherish and always do, probably for the rest of my life. But I don't want to utilize it and trade as if it's like a 9 to 5 and everything is trading. I utilize those funds to fund other businesses and to make investments that will also make money for me. So it's growing multiple streams. That's just the way to do it. Yeah, and to also grow myself. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for watching this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. We're printing out reels all week. Stay tuned, and we're just gonna make things shake. Yeah. That's it.